The folks at MSNBC are panicked. They hear the stalking footsteps of the giant orange man just outside their corporate offices, and they're starting to think that perhaps comedian Bill Burr was correct.
Now he's coming back, Jimmy. The peppermint twist is back.
Coming back.
With a banner that ominously read, "Fears grow over the prospect of second Trump term," MSNBC host Nicole Wallace was worked into a tizzy the other night.
Because depending on what happens in November, 7 months from right now, this time next year, I might not be sitting here. There might not be a White House Correspondents' Dinner or a free press.
Okay, first of all, promising people that Trump would put an end to presidents kissing up to journalists, comparing them to 9/11 first responders like this?
She rushed to ground zero, risking her own life, treating and saving fellow first responders. Rushing into danger for others is my definition of patriotism and heroism. And so is what all of you do when you report truth over lies.
Ms. Wallace, telling people Trump will end that, you're actually giving people reason to vote for the guy. But seriously, I totally get her concerns. I totally understand why she's petrified about what Trump might do to the First Amendment. Because at least under Joe Biden, we aren't having to endure any chilling attempts by the government to quell or silence free speech. At least under Biden, there aren't any movements of theo-fascist radicals on college campuses, silencing dissent as they pine away for the days of putting Jewish families in gas chambers. At least under Joe Biden, there's no concerted effort of speech police to silence anyone who tells the wrong kind of jokes.
Where is it? This is the result of the extreme left and PC crap and people worrying so much about offending other people.
Mm-hmm. At least under Joe Biden, there isn't any indulging of that autocratic impulse to prosecute and incarcerate your political rivals. At least under Joe Biden, we aren't seeing the government pressure social media companies to censor speakers and deplatform anyone who offers ideas contrary to those in charge.
A federal judge blocking the White House from communicating with several major social media companies, at least for now. This is a victory for Republicans who are suing the administration.
At least under Joe Biden, we didn't see a concerted effort to implement some disinformation governance board to tell us all what to think.
The Biden administration is facing fierce backlash for convening a group called the Disinformation Governance Board.
At least under Joe Biden, we didn't have a chief executive arrogant enough to be unwilling to take questions from the free press and allow them to do their job in holding him accountable. Miss Wallace, with all due respect, he may mock you for your low ratings. He may tease you that your program has less viewers than reruns of Scooby-Doo on Cartoon Network. But I don't think you need to worry about Donald Trump removing you from the airwaves. If that happens, you'll have nothing but your own obliviousness to the real threats against free expression and the First Amendment to blame.